Hey, Uncle Bob, I hope you're hungry, man, because I'm going to make some brownies today, and I got some people that are going to be watching. They're going to learn how to make them direct from scratch. So if everybody's ready, we're going to get started on this. This is the Polish Outdoorsman's homemade from scratch brownies. We're actually going to do 2 different batches today. Okay, got everything set up here. We have 4 cups of flour. I'm sorry, not 4 cups. 2 cups of flour. If you want to double it, it will be 4. So we got 2 cups of flour. We got 2 cups of sugar. We have a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup, depending on how strong you like your brownies to be, of dark or regular cocoa mix. Okay. Once you get that in there, now you can do this by hand if you want to. It goes just as easy. Brownies, fortunately, are really easy to work with. But me, I like to cheat. I'm going to set this up with the wire whisk. I'm just going to start it up light to help pre-mix the sugar, flour, and cocoa, because otherwise what happens is your cocoa is going to end up being kind of clumpy and rocky. If you ever worked with cocoa before, it's very dry and it just likes to stick together. So kind of, a little too fast. Get it pre-incorporated. Then 1 cup of shortening. I already got it kind of pre-measured and pre-displaced. In case you all don't know how to do that, I'll tell you real quick. Take a much larger measuring cup than what you're actually going to need and fill it up to a known measurement of just plain water. Okay, so 1 cup, 2 cup if it's a really big measuring cup. And then the amount of shortening or butter that you might need if it's not pre-measured for you. You put it in until that water level moves up the desired amount. So if you need 1 cup of shortening and you have 2 cups of water, it would go up to the 3-cup line. That's your 1 cup of shortening. Drain the water, put the shortening in the mix. Neat little displacement thing for you to figure that stuff out. I got shortening on my fingers. Uncle Bob, quit hoarding. It's not cool. Okay, then we're going to need a tablespoon of baking soda, and I got my homemade eggs here. We're going to need 5 of the eggs. 5 eggs and 2 tablespoons vanilla. Then switch over to the other paddle. Start getting it incorporated. And it's going to start out really, really dry. You can use water, but I like to use milk because I think it gives it just a little bit richer flavor. Only need, wrong side. A half a cup going in there. Get it mixed up real good. Actually getting fancy today with my 9x13 pan. I got the actual baking spray, so we're gonna give a shot of that in here. Again, make sure you get your corners because that's where everything tends to stick the most. We're ready to put it in. I got the oven preheating, so we'll check back in just a sec. Okay, now as you're scraping this in, scrape the side of the bowls. You want to make sure that you get most of, as much of, if not all of. Usually you can't always get it. And then spread it and work it into your corners. And these should come out being nice, chewy, thick, rich, and just delicious homemade brownies from scratch. Oven's preheated. Put our brownies in. And you want to bake it for 25 minutes Check it after about 15, see how they're looking. 25 minutes should be all that you need. 25 minutes. Now, little outdoor bug wanted to lick the spatula.
Yay!
Okay. Next batch is actually going to be my batch. This batch is for the kids. They like the chocolate. The wife likes the chocolate. I like dark chocolate. I'm a big fan of dark chocolate. So mine is going to be made with dark cocoa. 1 cup flour, 1.5 cup sugar. Okay, cocoa is 5 tablespoons, which is the equivalent of about 1/4 cup or a little bit more. This is about 1/4 to 1/3, so there we go. Like I did the last time, pre-incorporate. And since there's a few sugar rocks in there, that'll help break up the sugar rocks. We need not a tablespoon of baking soda this time because this is a smaller batch. You only need half a tablespoon. And then instead of 5 eggs, we're only going to put in 3. Whoa! There's a blooper for you. I flipped the switch the wrong way. Hazard of working with cocoa. I promise I don't have the coronavirus. Shortening is only going to be 1/2 cup. Is all you need. Paddle back on. Need a little bit of milk. Okay, now as this is mixing, you're going to get it start to come up on the sides a little bit. So scrape it down, help it to mix in. Got it the right way that time. Scrape all this off. Oh, that tastes good. Now this is a smaller batch, smaller dish. Again, make sure you hit your corners and your sides. Alright. Spread it into your corners. This is going to bake for a similar amount of time, 25 minutes, and we're going to go from there. I'm going to let that one cook. This will be okay to sit while we wait, and then we'll throw it in. Alright, timer just went off. Gonna check it. We should be right about halfway done. So let's check this out. Can you zoom in on this? We got, I don't know if you can see, but it's nice and crispy around the edges, but it's still wiggly in the middle. It's still liquid in the middle. So we need to make sure that we finish cooking that up really good. We're gonna put it in for another 10 minutes, and we're gonna see how it goes from there. Okay, timer's going off. I'm smelling some chocolatey goodness. Look at that. Not liquidy. So total cook time on that, about 35 minutes. You can probably do a little less than that and it'll be alright. Now we're going to put this one in. Okay, alarm's going off. We're going to check it out. Ooh, that's still really, really liquid. So we're going to cook it some more. Okay, everybody. Alarm went off. Brownies are done. Let's check it out. Had a little bit of overflow on this one because I made the batch a little thick, so it rose a little extra. I thought it turned you off. So now, all we have to do is let it cool. Once it cools, we'll slice into this one, we'll slice into the other one, and we're going to find out if I'm even half as good as I think I am. So check back in a bit. Polish Outdoorsman with Little Outdoor Bug. Our apocalyptic brownies are done, so we're going to give them a shot.
They smell really good with
Dark
hot
chocolate.
mess.
Now, check this out. You can see the difference, right? That looks burnt, but it's not. It's dark chocolate. Absolutely.
You're gonna let me have
I
a
will
dark
let
chocolate?
you try some, yes.
Oh my god, you're being too nice today.
Easy. Oh, we're gonna try the dark
I
first.
want to try the dark first.
Okay, ready? 1,
Cheers.
2. It's even still warm. Oh, it's like melting your mouth gooey. It's great.
I'm gonna just take the tray and run.
Okay, try the other ones. I think this has been a complete success. Polish Outdoorsman, Little Outdoor Bug, Uncle Bob. He doesn't say much, but he's always around.
He's a drunk.
Yeah, bastard. So, if we don't see you around, we'll see you around.
Here